All right, you're seeing a prefix, infix, postfix problem number 2 from 2015-2016 ACSL exam. This is contest 2. So the problem number 2 here says, given an expression, when an expression looks exactly like a normal math expression, you think it is, you can call it as infix expression. Now the question is asked is convert to prefix. Prefix means all of the operators goes in front of the operands. So if you have b minus c here, this minus goes in front of b, and then the b minus c can be called as minus bc. Okay, so if I write down this given problem one more time on my right hand side, make sure you put asterisk wherever there is multiplication without fail, and this is up arrow indicates is raising the power 2, so it's like an exponent, over b minus c over a square, right? This is how you read it in math, a to the power of 2. So this up arrow is indicated as exponent in ACSL. So the first step I would do, so what we're trying to do here, we are trying to convert this normal infix expression into prefix, which means all of the symbols will come into the front of the operands. So here, here a star, I'm going to write b minus c one more time as is, and then I wrote the entire numerator as is, but now I'm going to put a bracket there so that I can write like this, slash b. Similarly, I'm going to write c slash, because this term is bigger, I'm going to do this. Okay, so now you can see the same exact expression that was given, I wrote it in one single line. So the slashes become like an operator that you can work on. Now, so the first thing that you're going to work on is the inside brackets. Okay, so you can do outside brackets or you can do inside. So I'm going to continue writing this as a and star, this b minus c, I'm going to write bc, and then the minus is in front. So I'm going to put again in brackets and parentheses, and then the slash 2 slash b. Okay, now this is a continuation. What I'm going to do is c slash, this what you're seeing here can be written as, once again I want to put this up arrow in the front like that. So what is that I did? I took this middle up arrow and then I put it in the front and then call it as up arrow A2. Okay, so at this point you have completed the ones that are in the brackets here and here. But if you notice, this whole thing can be considered as one term. This is another term. Okay, so this is separated by this what do you call the exponent. But if you notice, this is b minus c whole square, right? So you still want to consider this as another expression inside. So I am going to write this as, so this, I'm going to put it in the front and then write minus bc and then the 2. Okay, so everything is coming into one big shape. Now this whole thing is now converted like this. If you want to pause it and take a look at it, do that. So this up arrow, I put it in the front, and then I just, because bc minus bc is one term, I put it there, and then I wrote it there, and then this whole thing has become one term, slash b minus c, and then I'll continue to do this brackets parentheses here until I'm ready to open them up. In the next step, as you can see, this whole thing is one term, and this star is separating this and this whole term. So how do you write this prefix? put the star in the front, and then have this A, and now you can open these brackets, parentheses, because you're writing the term as is, okay? And this whole thing, I forgot to close this bracket, so this whole thing is in one term, and then slash B. Now, C slash up arrow A2. So I kept repeating this, the right side term as is, because I'm not fully ready with what I want to do there. Now, if you notice, this is one term slash B. So how do you do that? You are going to put this slash in the front, and then expand this whole thing, and then write the B right after that. So if you follow these steps, you will never get it wrong. These problems are prone to make you mistakes. So if you notice that the left-hand side fraction that you have here is completely written into one term. So I'm going to put this whole thing is in one bracket minus. So now we can expand this. So how do you do this? Because of this slash, you can put that in the front, and then now you can expand this whole thing and then put them in brackets. So the right-hand side is now became, this is not one, by the way, this is slash. Okay, so now you have this whole thing is one term, and this another term, and this is separated with a minus. So how do you do that? Put the minus in the front, and then write this as is, right? Minus BC to B, and then write this C A2. So let me make sure that I got the right answer. Minus slash star A up arrow minus BC to B slash C up arrow A2. Okay. So make sure you follow exactly the same parentheses pattern that I followed, and make sure if you're doing prefix, put the operand in operator in the front of the operands together, and same way if it is postfix, you put it at the end. Okay. Thank you.